this is my buddy John over here. I'm Jim. John took the liberty of ordering a guitar on Amazon, and he called and said, "Hey Jim, I just ordered a guitar off Amazon, and it was how much?"
About 84 with 3-year warranty.
$84 with a 3-year warranty. I don't know about the warranty part, but that's includes the warranty.
Right.
So it's not 84 plus
Right.
another $84 for the warranty. It's
Right.
$84 with the 3-year warranty. Anything else come with it, like straps, picks, or tape out?
Straps, picks.
All right. Well, we're going to open it up. We're going to check it out. So we're going to test this $85 guitar from Amazon. I don't even know the name of it. I asked John. He completely forgot.
Vault.
It's what?
The Vault.
Oh, now he remembers. It's called the Vault. V-A-U-L-T. So, and again, I'm sure this is a no-name brand from China. They have thousands of them out there. So we'll try this out and see how it is and give it a good, honest, hard look approach to it and see how it is. All right.
We will.
We're going to open it up and keep it running like that.
Sure, and cut out the fuzz.
Yeah, because if it is, yeah, it is a box inside of a box.
Oh, man.
So what we'll do is,
Should we get another type of knife?
we'll need it.
Okay.
Can you hold that for me? Careful.
No.
Oh. Yeah, go ahead and grab that box.
Okay, hold on.
Okay, good. All right. Vault acoustic guitar.
It is supposed to be just acoustic,
Okay.
but you never know these days.
All right, well, let's do the big reveal here.
Ooh.
Let's take a look at what we got. First off, looks like there's something in here. This is a gig bag that comes with it. Looks like there's also something in here. Check the front pocket. Wouldn't that be funny, right?
Snakes.
Oh yeah, they got, oh yeah, here we go. Yeah, here's the picks. I'll lay these out for you so you have a good look. All right. So we're gonna have the winder. We got approximately 1, 2, 3, 4 picks.
So I'm gonna ask a stupid question.
Go ahead.
You have to string it yourself?
Yes, there's no automatic stringing.
Okay. Well, thank God I have this automatic stringer machine here
That's right.
named Jim.
Oh, here's a clinging cloth.
Is
It's
it
nice.
clean?
It's for cleaning the guitar. You just want to be careful with the hooks when using this on the guitar.
Oh, sure.
You might, yeah.
Yeah, my gloves.
And then there's the strap. And I'm going to put the gig bag down there. All right, let's take this guitar out. As you can see, it's been wrapped up in cellophane. Otherwise, besides the gig bag, that was the only protection that kept the stable inside. It's not really wrapped up in styrofoam or anything that you would see from other models, but this is an $85 price point.
Such is life.
So yeah, I'm not expecting anything too much.
Such is life.
You can go ahead and grab that and just pull it off. There we go. Now, initially, seeing a little bit of popping up here in the area of the neck where they were the finish. Seems to be rising a bit. That might even be some glue that was left on after this was sprayed. This is a sticker, not an inlay, which is, again, that's not a bad thing. I'm just pointing out what I'm seeing initially. Keys up in here. These are cheap plastic keys. Has a lot of play on it before it actually begins to rotate one way or the other. So I would not exactly call these top-notch strings here tuners at all. But again, $85 price point. You always have to keep that in mind. All right, is it worth the $85? And that's what we're here for. So far, it's looking good. Seems to be what you'd expect. What I'm looking for is going to be the action on the neck, and it did come with an Allen wrench. So if I need to adjust the truss rod, it's right here. Usually the truss rod is right underneath. Yep, right there, underneath the neck for an acoustic. So if that needs to be adjusted, we'll do that. But it came with the Allen wrench, the strap, strings, guitar winder, 4 picks, which is always nice. This is the ad in Amazon for this guitar. Yeah, let's take a closer look. The accessories on the right, that electronic tuner, it never came in. They replaced it with a strap. What do you think? It always makes someone feel good. And then of course, clinging cloth, so that's nice. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna tune it up. I'm gonna check the neck for clearance. I'm not gonna do that for the purpose of the video. When it's all done, we'll come back, we'll play it, and we'll hear how it sounds. Cool, what do you think, John?
Sounds good to me.
Sound like a plan?
That's
Right
what
on.
I'm talking about.
All right. Can't argue with that. And I don't know if you can see that or not, based on what I'm looking at, but you can see where there is an arch in the downward position on this neck, which means the strings currently have some very high action. I want to bring that down, so I will be adjusting that. There's that truss rod adjustment I was talking about, which is standard in most instruments. Okay. You can see right there, they got probably a couple of screws that went down in there. So it looks like it's maybe glued and screwed. Those are caps that cover the screws. So there's probably a piece of wood under there that it's screwed into as well. All right, I went ahead and adjusted the truss rod. It did need adjustment. So when putting it in, you want to turn it clockwise in order to tighten it and bring that bend straight. Okay, so you'll have quite a few turns with this. The truss rod is basically in the middle, so there's no tension either way. But once you tighten up the strings, you definitely want to get this torqued in so you can get that bend out of the neck. Yeah, don't buy the warranty. So without the warranty, this guitar is $69. Again, this is definitely a beginner's guitar. This is something you want to get your kid or even get yourself to make sure that you're ready for it. But as far as how does it sound, I think we've all been waiting for that. Doesn't sound too bad. The sound is a little bit on the shallow side. I would like it to have a little bit more pronunciation. And the guitar is really, it's not a narrow guitar, so it should be able to project sound. But again, and I know I keep saying this, $69. You know what, for the price point on Amazon, I would say go ahead and get this. By the way, I think this is a 10 gauge string on here. I'm not a huge fan of 10 gauge. On my electrics and my acoustics, all I use are 9 gauge. So these are factory strings. If you go out and get yourself some slinky strings or acoustic like Adonis or something in a 9 gauge, which is what I prefer, you might even have a whole different feel to this as well. You might even have to adjust the truss rod slightly, but for the most part, I would definitely recommend to restring this guitar with strings you buy at a music store. You get them out online at Amazon. But other than that, $69. I say go for it. You really have nothing to lose, everything to gain. I hope this helps you a little bit if you're looking for a cheap guitar to buy just to kick around with. You got the gig bag in case you're going to the beach or something. I'm not sure what other colors are available, but my favorite color is black, so that works out great. I hope this review did some good for you. And overall, if I had to give this a rating between 1 to 10, given the price point, because if this is a $500 guitar, I would give it a 3, okay? I mean, you're looking at the basics of the basics, but for how it plays initially, I'm gonna give this an 8 out of 10. because this is something that if I wanted to buy a guitar for somebody to practice with or to use or learn guitar, this would be a great investment, because most people, I've been playing for, well, since high school, so that's what, 10 years? So, that's, yeah, whatever, man. That's, I know. It's for 45 years now, plus I've been playing guitar. So for me, it's just been an ongoing thing I just love to do, even building them. But for those starting out, this is definitely the way to go. Make it cheap. And as they progress and learn, if they're into it by another year or 2 years and they're really excelling, then boom, that's the time you say, okay, get a job and buy your own guitar, all right? But for the most part, yeah, you definitely want to use this for your beginners. I think this would be a great choice. I like that. Then I'd say go for it unless you can find something better.
If you made it this far, then please give us a like and subscribe.